Okay, we are live. Thank you for joining once again, guys. And today we're going to be talking about the recent update in Scotland and how we can benefit from this update, how we can channel our applications to get the COS in Scotland. Now, it is no longer news that Scotland is opposing the new rules set out by the UK government, and most Scottish care providers are calling out for a Scottish specific visa. Okay, a visa pathway that would allow them hire people into their country. This is because of a truth. Scotland is in dear need of workers. There's still a lot of shortages. The population there is declining, and the new rules published by the UK government has really taken its toll on their job market and recruitment. So, why Scotland today? This is because Scotland NHS is still hiring international workers. If you can see on my screen right now, if you are with me on YouTube, you can see where it says international workers. They're still hiring, they're still allowed to bring in international workers. So if you have been looking for the opportunity to move into the UK with a care visa sponsorship and you thought all hope is lost, you thought you can no longer apply, that is not true. As we can see right now on the screen, international recruitment is still ongoing. And why Scotland again? This is because they are even willing to pay above the normal threshold set by the UK government. Now, we all know that the salary threshold for care workers to get a COS into the UK is 25,000, okay, and above. If I take you to the Scottish government website, you can see most of their vacancy comes with about a 28,000 annual pay. So it shows you that if you're getting a job with them, the salary rate is very good. It is good in the sense that your visa application could be approved with this, as it is one rule put out by the UK government. So today I'm going to be taking you to the Scottish NHS website. The NHS is the largest provider in the country, and with Scotland, they have their own NHS job board. That is, if you want to move to the UK and say you don't want to move to England, you don't want to move to Wales, you don't want to move to Northern Ireland, you want to move to Scotland precisely, and you want to get a job with NHS, then there's that avenue for you in Scotland. So please um, just stick with me while I show you all of this. Now, I just opened something on my YouTube channel. And as you can see, it says international recruitment. The NHS is the largest employer in Scotland, and international recruitment plays an important role in our workforce strategy. Now, this is what some Scottish care providers is trying to let the government know, that international recruitment plays an important role. Because of the old new rule being put out in place and everything, they've experienced a massive downplay in their recruitment, in their workforce. So to grow, to enhance this organization to work better, they are calling out for international candidates, and they are ready to take those with the talent, skills, expertise in care from overseas to come work and live in Scotland. Now, I'm going to take you to all the careers that are needed now in Scotland care. You can see those in the healthcare, be it care assistant, social care assistant, nursing assistant, those in admin sector. Yes, you can even get a job in Scotland NHS. This is because there's something we call clinical and non-clinical roles. That is, you don't have to be a care worker in quotes before you can get a job in the NHS. You can be a non-clinical worker still working in a care setting, or an allied health professional. There's virtually something for everyone. Like I said today, today's live stream is going to be short and just straight on to the point. Now, when you come on here, you filter through the career, filter through the occupations, and what precise professionals they are hiring. You can go to each of them one after the other. In my own case, to elaborate further, I'm going to be going to where it says support services. Now, when I go to support services, you can see the various workers needed in the support services, and these workers are under the international recruitment. that could get a job in Scotland and move in via sponsorship. Now, when I check this, I can see that yes, healthcare assistant is amongst the list. If I'm an healthcare assistant or an international healthcare assistant, I still want to move into the UK, and I've been worried about salary threshold, been worried about the new rule, been worried if they're still hiring. As you can see on here, Scotland is still hiring. Care providers, care employers are still allowed to hire people into Scotland via the care route. Different trusts are still continuing with the care recruitment in Scotland. Now, I want to apply for a job. All I need to do is go to where it says vacancies. Okay. When you go to where it says vacancies, you can see the drop down lists of occupations you can get a current vacancy in and you could apply to. If you're watching me on Instagram or TikTok, I'm currently streaming live on my YouTube channel called Clara Immigration. So you want to join me on YouTube so that you can see everything I'm streaming today. Thank you as you do. Now, when you come on here, I want you guys to pay attention to where it talks about the salary pay scale. Now, this salary pay scale, you can see 28,000 to 30,000. That's the mass. That's the minimum here. So worried about the 25,000, you've gotten a job before in different NHS trusts in England, and oh, now they want to let you go because they can't give you COS, because they can't pay you up to the 25,000. Then Scotland is offering you even much more than that. All the evidence is displayed on the screen. So this is not coming from Clara's mouth. This is not coming from a makeup page. This is the verified page of the Scottish NHS. Now, when you see here, as an international worker coming into the UK, even with the care, it must be a band 3 role. Most band 3 role in England, in Northern Ireland, don't offer this pay scale. But in Scotland, a band 3 role is offering it. It's going for 28 to 30 annually, 1,000 annually. So it lets you know that even as a care assistant in coach, you're in the UK looking for a switch. Maybe you've been working with a care provider, they've been promising you COS, and now they can't give you any more because of the salary threshold. Then Scotland could be for you. And truth be told, a particular client of mine brought this to my attention during my one-on-one consultation. She brought this to my attention. I was like, oh, Clara, have you seen what's going on in Scotland? Have you seen what they're offering? And I thought to do my own research and dig further. And yes, this is indeed truth. And I said, why not come share it to as many persons who would need such info as this? Even the band 2 rows here are going for 25,000 annually. Okay, so guys, if you've been looking for COS, looking for sponsorship, then Scotland is offering you something. Scotland is offering you something. All you need to do is go to your Google Chrome, go to your Google browser, and go to where it says Scotland jobs. When you go to where it says Scotland jobs, you will see their international recruitment page as just opened on the screen right now. The international recruitment page, you will see the careers listed under the international recruitment page that they are hiring in, and you international applicant could get the opportunity to apply to and come in via a working sponsorship. Now, Scotland NHS is massive. That is, you can get jobs in different trusts in Scotland. You have varieties of options to choose from. I'm going to be leaving the link of this in the description box of this video on YouTube. For many of you watching me on TikTok and Instagram, you can join me on YouTube called Clara Immigration. I'm going to be leaving the link there. Go through it. Now, talking about the updates, I feel like with the new development of the Scottish government and care providers there opposing this new rule, coming to say it's not favorable, there's a massive decline in the job market, blah, blah, blah. It shows that this whole bound of care job, there could be a good development soon to come. There could be, though. I'm hopeful. This is because they said on the 22nd of July, they were going to come out, give us further updates to say, okay, finally, care visa has been banned. Nobody could apply to. But 22nd of July came, it passed. We didn't hear no update. I was patiently waiting for that update. We didn't hear no update. So there's opposition. However, even with this opposition, a quick disclaimer here, no region on its own has the final say. This is because the UK government has to agree and make the decision. Scotland cannot say, oh, we on our own, we want to do this. Not only like I say we want to do this, neither England or ways. It has to be a joint decision by every one of them. So, guys, good luck as you go apply. Like I promised, the link will be in the description box of this video. Good luck. Ensure you share this video to people who want it. If you know anyone in the UK struggling with switch, I know a lot of displaced workers looking for a switch. Tell them to come try this. It could be for them. If you are an international applicant, still hopeful and still want to get a job in the UK care sector, then come try. It could be for you. Thank you so much. And please note, I am not an immigration officer. All I do, I give guide on job. That is my specialty. That is what I specialize in. And that is the licensing I have, a career coach and nothing more. Thank you again once more. And don't forget to like the video. Bye bye, guys. Bye.